Hello Virgos, welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot read is naked. By which I mean I try to strip out as much astrology as I can. The way I do that is I use this plain deck to bring in the star sign or the type of star sign of the person we are doing the read about. That way there be no confusion about who your person might be throughout the read, because we know it will be whatever's out of this deck. It is a general message. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. Take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. My reads are general. They don't follow any sort of cycle. So this one don't resonate, the next one might. Okay, we are doing a read on the Eight of Swords, which you had out in the last All Signs overview. We are dealing with a Three of Hearts, which is about a 5 to 6 year younger water sign. Okay, to go with our Eight of Swords, we have got the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is a little bit of overthinking, and because of the rune what came out in my All Signs overview, which was Fehu in reverse, it's kind of, everything was like kind of like having a trickster type energy attached to it. So yes, you were in the Eight of Swords energy, or there was the Eight of Swords energy for your sign, but it's kind of more self-deceit than overthinking. Okay, sort of being trapped in your own thinking of, well, thinking yourself into believing something, or thinking yourself into denying something, possibly. Oh, I just saw the bottom card. This is going to be quite a read. You just saw the Emperor come out, or the Empress come out, as I was shuffling the deck. Yeah, I just carried on talking, put it over in the top corner. This would be you up in the top there. The overall energy of this read is the Emperor. It is the divine pair of this. Okay, right, taking into account the Four of Pentacles from the cut, that would be there's a hanging on to it, and I feel that's the hanging on to the Eight of Swords. One of you two in this read is hanging on to this self-deceit. Okay, you may have had ample times people to prove to you that you are deceiving yourself, but you're still hanging on to that self-deceit, or they are. Okay, with the Six of Swords coming out, it's a sign that you are coming out of it. Okay, you're going to a calmer place, more to a point, a calmer way of thinking. You're losing two swords. You're making a decision, a difficult decision by all means, which is the Two of Swords, which is leaving you Six Swords, a calmer, less turbulent place. Okay, the Empress coming out. The Empress is positivity. I feel this is your energy. You might be deceiving yourself about this, but you are. You, to the outside world, seem lucky. It's not so much lucky, it's just you attract the same sort of positive energy that you are emitting. Okay, you're the sort of person, I feel, who will go around like telling everyone that they can do it. All they have to do is try a little bit harder, put their mind to it, and all that. Where at the same time, you then deny the fact that you can do the things you need to do. Okay, that's self-deceit again. With the Emperor as an overall energy, that is, well, it is just literally the divine covenant. It's telling me that you and this water sign are actually destined to be together one way or another. That may be as lovers, it may be as business partners, it may be just as best of friends. It could even be a karmic relationship. Before I get a clarifier out, it could be any of those things. But this is going to be the energy of how they feel about you, they being this water sign. The King of Cups, lots and lots of love, but a little bit unsure about how or if they should give it to you. Okay, again, the Four of Pentacles works well with a King of Cups. The King of Cups tends to be a little bit greedy and likes to keep his love for himself. Before I show you the card for this will be the outcome, what the universe is hoping for. I say hoping for because we can all get in the way of the universe's plans with our own free will. Like whichever one of you is in self-denial about how good a person you actually are. Okay? The Ten of Cups, it's emotional fulfillment, and it's the 10. It's the end of the tarots. Oh, it's not the end of the tarots. I've got another load of them here. It's the end of the number sequence of the cups in the tarots, which would indicate it's leading to a new beginning. Okay, the cups, it should go to an ace of cups, but it could go to any sort of new beginning. Okay. I'd just like to point out all my decks were pre-shuffled. I literally pre-shuffled all my decks just before this read. I just happened to pick up this one. Okay. Admittedly, it is the one I am using throughout this week's reads. Okay. We've got a devil for you. Well, this is that self-denial. Okay. Yes, the devil can mean lots of things. It can mean obsessions. It can mean addictions. It can mean, well, it could mean playing away from home. It could mean doing the dirty on your boss. Yeah, going and finding another job in the same field and taking all your skills and all your knowledge from that particular business you're in to another business. It could be anything like that. But I feel it's the Eight of Wands mixed up with the Fei Hu in reverse. This self-denial. I feel you are in, Virgo. Okay, the Nine of Cups. This is what your self-denial is about. Okay, the Nine of Cups is emotional fulfillment. It's also the minor arcana of the Star. And now the Star card in the tarot is your hopes and wishes, your dreams, your prayers. Normally the Nine of Cups would indicate they're being answered. But by having the minor arcana of the Star, it also means we've had somewhere the minor arcana of the Tower, because it's one of the few pairings in the tarot cycle, especially the major arcanas, where one does follow the other. So if you've got the Star, or the minor arcana of the Star, it means you've got the Tower, or minor arcana of the Tower. It isn't out in the read yet. I'm assuming it's something you've gone through. Probably what elevated you into the Empress resonations, frequencies you were in. Resonance, I was thinking of. Resonance that you were in. But you're not believing it. It's because it's the destruction within your life, that Tower. Yeah, and that destruction could physically be, I don't know, a house fell down around you and you walked out of it. Or it could literally be someone talked to you and changed the way you thought. Okay? But whatever it was, it elevated you into this Empress energy. Okay? And to be quite honest, if you walked out of a house or had fallen down around you, especially unscathed, then yes, you are definitely in that energy, denial or not. Okay, but it does indicate there's been a Tower. Your hopes and wishes, this Nine of Cups and this emotional fulfillment, is all about a commitment. Okay, the Four of Wands. Either the wanting to commit to something is definitely not feeling comfortable within your own skin or surroundings. You feel very uncomfortable in your own skin and surroundings at the moment. I'm getting off that card because, again, of that self-denial I feel that you're going through. Okay, everything seems to be going your way and you just don't understand why, and it's why you're feeling uncomfortable. But you are committing to something. And there's the Four of Pentacles coming out at the end. So that Four of Pentacles is you. You are still hanging on to this, this self-denial of you being in an Empress energy. I was crossing it. The Ten of Swords. Okay, that same Two of Swords, yeah, I talked about, taken away from the Eight of Swords, from the all signs overview, leaving you with the Six of Swords, which was in the deck. Well, if you add that Two of Swords to the Eight of Swords, you get the Ten of Swords. That decision you have made, that difficult decision you have made, is bringing it all to an end. Okay. Normally the Ten of Swords would indicate a painful end or perhaps a betrayal, which will end it. But because there are other ending cards the universe could have given me. But no, it's quite a, I'm going to say trying. It's a trying end. Okay, it's going to test you. It's going to test to see if you're actually worthy for that Empress energy you're in. I feel you're going to pass. So let's see what this water sign is thinking about you. Okay, how they feel about you. Okay, right. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, to start with, they see this change within you. Okay, they see that things have changed in your favour. And I feel that they're actually riding the wave of that change in your favour. The King of Cups again. They are indecisive about something about you, definitely. Work and the Page of Cups. Okay, as I said, they have a lot of love for you. This might not actually be a romantic love. It could be platonic. It could be like a brother or a sister. It could be your best friend. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be someone you're going to go out dating with, and then go home and make thunder under the covers. Okay, they do have this love, and they are indecisive about giving it to you. I feel that they're working on themselves, okay, to actually tell you how they feel. They will come in very small. It's the Page of Cups. It's an indication that they are actually younger than you. They are divinely picked. The universe has put you together, an empress and an emperor. Yes, but it doesn't, all because you're an empress and an emperor, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get on. You may work together, but it doesn't necessarily mean you will get on. I'm sure that wherever you work, there's someone you work with and you put up with and you accept the fact that they're in the same business as you, but it doesn't mean you like them. I mean, it's not someone you would go out drinking with on a Sunday night. Okay? Crossing it is the Six of Pentacles. What's driving them to bring this message in ultimately, and it will, as I was saying about that, it will be a slightly immature message. It's because they're so uncertain, and I feel they're more uncertain about how you will respond. You're coursing. I feel they're a little bit in self-denial as well about what energy they're in. They don't believe they are a good connection for you. They believe that you are so many leagues above them. It is unbelievable. But they feel that if I never ask, I'm never going to know. So they're coming in small. They're coming a bit timid. They're a little bit unsure how you're going to respond. They're a little bit unsure how to actually bring this message to you. But they know they have to, because that's going to balance them out. And the fact that they are balancing it out is what is driving it. Okay. So, universe, what is your ultimate outcome you are hoping for from this connection? Anyway, yeah. Midpoint of my reads, and about a day and a half to go before I do my next overview. Okay. Right. So the Fool is a new beginning. I said, go back to when I pulled this card out, and I said it's a 10. It's indicating a new beginning. And there it is. So the Fool card, taking a leap of faith into choices to bring balance and ultimately happiness. Well, can't ask for a better little spread than that, really. Yeah, okay. I will try to take the sugar coating off as I go along. Okay, so this Fool, it's taken a leap of faith. The universe is saying the outcome of this, it's not so much you taking the leap of faith. I feel it's going to be this water sign is going to take the leap of faith. They're going to come in. They're feeling small and insignificant, though. They know that you have choices, and the universe is saying that you have choices. But ultimately, the universe has picked this one. You will make a very good compatible companion, at the very least, with this water sign. Okay, it will balance you. I believe that when they come in and they talk to you and they, I will stake it on there. When they actually ask you out on a date, that's what's gonna trigger that up there for you. That wish coming true, that commitment, you're gonna feel committed to it. Yes, there is the hanging on to that way of thinking and this devil bookending it. But on the other side of that is the fear of it's the fear of letting go. You've been so in this self-denial, it's become comfy. It's like a nice comfy pair of shoes. So in my case, my dressing gown. Okay, not that I'm actually not wearing my dress. I'm not wearing my dressing gown today. No, look, I'm still in my work clothes. I've literally come home from work and cracked straight on with a reading for you all. Okay. Ultimately, this does lead to happiness and security, the Sun. Okay. But here I am. I'm going to now take that nice glossy sugar coating off. There's a backside to every tarot card. The backside to the Sun is the Sun can take life away from us as well as give it to us. Okay. We live in this wonderful technical age of electricity, computers, space travel to a certain extent. Okay. Definitely terrestrial flying and all that, but all it takes is one massive solar flare fired from the Sun at the right time, directed straight at Earth, and well, we can kiss all our electric goodbye. We'll be back in the Stone Ages, Bronze Ages. Yeah, the best outcome if we don't get any notice of it. Yeah, if it comes like that, best outcome is the Bronze Ages. Okay, most of us, a FEMA report in America, they done a study on this. If a solar flare hit today, 90% of the population in America would die without electricity. Yeah, and it's not through riots and people going out looting and all that. It's the lack of water. Okay, so if you take nothing else out of this read, take the fact that always have a supply of water, bottled water. Just fill up your old bottles, empty bottles with your tap water, filter it if you want, stick it in a cupboard, a dark cupboard so the sun can't get to it. It will last, I don't know, about 3-4 months in those bottles. And when it comes to time to change it, if you've still got running water and the solar flash hasn't happened, start using that water to fill your kettle, whatever, and gradually recycle. A, it's recycling all those bottles, which is good for the environment, and B, you've always got like about 10 litres of water at hand, just in case. And this will come in for all sorts of other things, not just a massive solar flare, which is going to take out the electricity. It will come in for like storms, power cuts, okay? Depending on where you live, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions. Depends where you live. I don't suffer from earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. Okay, so let's see what the crossing card for this is. A little tangent off there. I feel that's probably important for someone watching. Okay, I have viewers. 50% of my viewers, 50% of the people who are watching this are probably from America. It's actually it hovers between about 45 and 52%. Are probably in America. Well, that is quite an earthquake-prone continent across the whole width of it, from west to north. No, west to east, north to south, suffers earthquakes somewhere along there. I feel that you don't prep, you don't prepare, you don't get ready for these things, and I feel that you will be caught up in one. Okay, now it's probably just specifically for one person who is going to watch this. But anyway, getting back to the main read. Well, they elevate themselves. They come in that first. They look small. Okay. They look insignificant. This Page of Wands. Okay, it's not just going to a queen. It's going to an empress. This is someone who owns a continent, not just a country. Okay, an empire. They're going to be very, very intimidated by coming in and asking you out for a date. But once they get there and they realise that they're there, they're going to do it. Okay. They're going to quickly escalate into a Knight of Wands. Yeah, they're going to start talking about the future they see with you. They're going to start talking about real love, not just a few dates, slap and tickle, thank you very much. And I feel that Knight of Wands is quickly going to escalate into the King of Wands, but a giving King of Wands, not because it's bringing balance there. The Six of Pentacles. A giving King of Wands. They're going to start giving you this love they have for you. Okay, universe. What other advice? Because, the universe just pumped a load of advice for one of you about storing water for those unforeseen occasions. Okay, so there we go. There's the first one. The Six of Swords. This is advice. This is advice for you, Virgo. Okay, Six of Swords, Strength, and Page of Cups. Okay, so this is all about when your person comes into you. The Strength card. The Strength card comes with fear. Fear attached to the Strength card. Every time a Strength card comes out, it doesn't matter whose reading you are watching, and it doesn't matter what they say about this Strength card. There is always fear attached to it. There has to be. Why else do you need to get courage for something if you are not scared? Why did the lion want to go and see the Wizard of Oz? To get courage. Why did he want to get courage? Because he was always scared. So there's fear attached to the Strength card. But what it's saying is, although you've got fear, you're going to have fear when this person comes in and starts talking to you. You're going to have fear that you're not going to be good enough because you're in this element of self-denial. Even though you're cruising around as an empress and everything's going your way, you're still not admitting it to yourself. You're being very self-defeatist. I'm actually going to say perhaps you suffer from a little bit of depression. Okay, and that could be what's actually causing this self-denial. But it's saying be strong, overcome that. Don't shy away from it. Embrace the empressness you have within you. Okay, it will bring you to a calmer, more tranquil place. Bring your thinking down, calm your thinking down. Yeah, throw out a few swords and just level your head, and then deal with the page as the page comes in. Now, I told you right at the beginning, we got an emperor and an empress out, yeah? And I said, well, an empress and an emperor out, even. And I said, the universe has thrown you two together. You are a compatible pair. You are possibly soulmates, okay? Crossing this is the Six of Cups. It is probably one of the most biggest soulmate cards you can have. It actually, the book meaning is reminiscing on old happy times. Sometimes these past happy times are literally that from the past, okay? If you've ever caught yourself thinking about something which is making you happy, but you can't quite place where it belongs in your life, it's probably because it don't belong in this life. It probably belongs in a different life, okay? But the Six of Cups is also a soul contract card. In a different lifetime, you and this water sign actually made a soul contract that in the next lifetime, or in a future lifetime, you two will actually get together and finish off what you started in that past lifetime. Yeah, those dying words a loved one says as they depart, in those sort of things. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh, I'm getting emotional, and it's really strange. I started thinking of the coward of the county, and yeah, interesting. Right, okay, so that is your advice. Yeah, get the strength in, calm your thinking down, accept the page when the page turns up, this younger water sign, and kind of help them into becoming that knight. Okay, excellent. If it resonated with you, fantastic. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. If it didn't resonate with you, I would suggest that you subscribe and share at the very least, if you are still here. And if you're a cross-watcher, or even just a general watcher, maybe you just watch me because my lovely tones send you to sleep. I know I do that with some of my videos I watch on YouTube. I literally turn them on for the sole purpose to fall asleep. I'm not saying that their content is boring or anything like that. They just have a nice, calming, soothing voice. Yeah, share it out, subscribe it. Subscribe because the next reading might be for you. Share it out because you got this far through a read which isn't for you and you're still watching it. So you're being used as a divine messenger. Okay, the universe wants you to message it to someone you know because it's for them. Okay, thank you very much and hopefully see you all next week.